Voter turnout in Tunisia's parliamentary runoff elections held on January 29th stood at 11.4%. The country's independent high authority for elections said the polls went smoothly without incidents despite the very low turnout. Analysts, however, say this election has divided Tunisians. The country's president, Kais Saied, who has been in office since 2019, seized major executive powers in July 2021 in what was branded a coup by opposition parties. Adnan Shawashi has more details.
President Kais Saied's supporters were the main voters on Sunday, while his critics and opponents boycotted the first and second round of the elections.
The legislative election puts an end to the period of exemption measures. It paves the way for a stable and constitutional institution that will guarantee stability in the country.
The Tunisian opposition rejects the whole election process and does not recognize its institutions. The opposition will reveal its roadmap that will put an end to the coup of Kais Saied.
Some 895,000 voters cast their ballots in 131 electoral districts during the runoff vote, while over 7.8 million registered voters and disaffected Tunisians stayed away from the voting centers.
This parliament will address the country's social and economic problems. The election results reflect the will of the people who give their voices to their representatives.
The new parliament will not change anything. People no longer care about politics. We are fed up with empty promises.
Analysts have warned that the low turnout casts doubts on the future parliament's legitimacy and could plunge the North African state into further political turmoil.
This very low voter turnout reflects the distrust and the disillusionment of many people and their rejection of all actors in the political scene. This election result will put at stake the legitimacy of the new parliament and its MPs. The political crisis and the unrest have not ended. A new crisis has just begun in Tunisia.
The president of the Independent Higher Authority for the Elections has denied allegations about the results of the runoff parliamentary polls. Farouk Bouaskar has called on those doubting the integrity of the elections to go to court if they want to challenge the results. All opposition parties and Tunisia's powerful labor union boycotted the second round parliamentary election. The UGTT and other civil society organizations have called for dialogue with the president as coordinated efforts are needed to avoid worsening the already troubled political, social and economic situation in the country. Adnan Shawashi, CGTN, Tunis.